Hi, welcome to Getting to Know Wixie. In one of our other videos, we talked about the training tab and the plethora of resources that are here for you to implement and integrate Wixie into your curriculum. We have even more, and I'd like to share those additional resources with you now. The first thing I'm going to do is come up here to the top and log out. That's right, log out. Now, as a teacher, I'm going to select the teacher resources, and here you will see that we have curriculum guides. I select the curriculum guides, show you all of the different ones that are available. Now, some of these were available in the training tab, but you'll see a few additional ones, including digital storytelling, using creative tech in elementary math. You'll see a STEM. You'll also see the resources that go along with different reading programs. Now, some of these resources might mention Pixie. For those of you who do not know Pixie, it is Wixie's cousin. Pixie is software-based, Wixie is web-based. There are a few little differences with the creative side of Wixie and Pixie, but usually everything that Pixie can do, Wixie can do as well. Now, let's go ahead and go back to those teacher resources to show you a few additional ones. We also have lesson plans. Now, these lesson plans are found in our Creative Educator. Creative Educator started off as a magazine that was shipped out directly to teachers quite a few years ago. I'd like to say over 10, 15 years ago. It is now an online magazine, and you can find articles and you can also find lesson plans. Now, these lesson plans are available free to use, and there are some great ones in here for language arts, math, science, and further down you'll see social studies and even more resources. Again, don't forget that you also have the various articles by going to the topics, and you can find resources that way as well. Let's go back. Now, we've already looked at the training library. This is basically the training tab inside of Wixie, so I'm not going to select that one. Instead, I'm going to come down to the Wixie questions. The Wixie Q&A site is where you can go and find other questions that people have asked about Wixie that they didn't quite find the answer they were looking for in one of our training videos or on the training sites. Now, if you'd like, you could ask your own question by simply submitting a question here. And you can see that Randy, one of our top tech specialists that answers all the questions, will be the one answering most of the questions, but every now and then Melinda or I might pop in as well, okay? And you could browse other topics by just simply clicking on Wixie to see what was asked. All right, let's go back to our support site again. The next one is the trading post. If you have been with Tech for Learning for a while as a customer, then you probably have heard about the trading post. It's been around for about 15 years. Maybe not quite that long, might have been a little bit more than 10, but it's been around for a long time is the point. And it's free. All you have to do is join with an email address and select your password, and then you can find all sorts of templates that you can download and use with Wixie. Now, if the template says that it is for Pixie, guess what? That's right, you can use it in Wixie. And there is another video that shares with you how to use the trading post in Wixie, how to download those files and upload them into your Wixie account. So definitely check that one out. And then going back, we have a few more. We have additional videos found on the Wixie YouTube playlist. Definitely go there. Sometimes we have a customer that will send us a question and just makes me feel like creating a video, so I will. And we also have other teachers who have created their own videos, and when we find those, we add them to our playlist. We have classroom ideas for you to use. You can see what other students are doing simply by clicking on this link. The other way to find these, though, is by simply going to Twitter and doing the hashtag Wixie. And here you will see all the people that are posting about Wixie, and you will also see, let's go to latest and see what's going on. So Ben James mentions that some students from his class who spurred the Wixie team work went into different directions, and he shares some of those pictures there. He shares a few more about collaborating in teams. A media specialist shared about the WHES third graders finishing their haikus, and we also have some other writing going on. West Elementary Tech has been working with Wixie. And oh, I love the trading cards. And we have some more. So I love this. Using Wixie wherever you have internet, outside, inside, in the courtyard, on a field trip, it doesn't matter. So that is awesome. All right, so we can spend all day there. Twitter is like my... All right, sample Wixie projects are right here from students. You can view primary, elementary, or middle school. And we also have an article about students becoming ebook authors, because if you did not know, Wixie can save as an EPUB. And we actually have a teacher who, or actually a school volunteer, who created a book inside of Wixie and published it on Amazon. I think she's about to publish her second one, so you'll have to check that out, definitely. The other thing that you can do is actually go to Facebook and join Wixie by Tech for Learning. And there you will see the different resources that we have being posted, avoiding the summer slide, and different training steps that you can use to help implement and integrate Wixie. And the last one that I'd like to share with you is the Wixie tips. This is where you can subscribe to get an email sent to your box. It's about once a week for about 15 weeks, I think. And you just enter your first name, last name, and email address, and it will just build and progress with ideas that work with each other on how to use Wixie. If you have any questions about this or anything else in Wixie, or would like to schedule on-site training or additional training, please contact your Wixie specialist or your Wixie account rep, and we'll be more than happy to work things out with you. Until then, happy creating.